Hey guys, it's me, Eliel. These are just my thoughts on gaming news today. First up, I just want to talk about Sony apparently abandoning well, not really abandoning the use of, but they're abandoning the trademark of the Last Guardian. And basically, the gist of it is they've reached the time limit of which they're supposed to be able to, use the actual Last Guardian trademark. And they're still saying that they are going to use it, but at the moment, since they're not sure when the game's going to be done, they're just holding off on it. And this kind of gets me worried because they're just putting it off. So they're saying it so nonchalantly that it makes me worried that maybe they are considering just abandoning the game. I mean, as it stands, they say they're not. The game's in development, and they're gonna use the trademark when they know for sure the game's gonna come out. But at the same time, it gets me a little worried, and I really hope they don't abandon the game because it's one of the games that I've been waiting for I don't know, since the beginning of the PS3's life cycle. And I know many gamers are like that as well. I got into the beta for PlayStation All Stars, and as it is now, I I don't know. Maybe it's because the beta they let you in really doesn't give you the tools to like check out the game completely. They don't give you like a training mode or an option to play against bots. It just automatically makes you pick a character and it automatically shoves you online. And it doesn't really give you the chance to, you know, test out your character. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, if you had four people with you at the moment, you could probably do it, but I can't do that right now. I don't have four controllers. But I don't know. Even with me trying it out online, I don't know. It's kind of funky the way it works. Maybe it's just because it's the beta. Maybe because I don't know if items are allocated in yet. I don't know. But as it stands, I'm still a little bit iffy on the game. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna buy it or not. And I'm also wondering about the rumor about Sackboy and Raiden being there. Sackboy would be obvious. I mean, he's the little miniature mascot they have that Sony now has for the PS3. And Raiden would just, I don't know, he was in, Metal Gear, and he's now going to be in his own game, so why not? Ever since the leak that showed that the new Dante's going to be in it, why wouldn't they put Raiden? But also, the achievements for RE6 have come out, or I don't know if it was leaked or they just released it, but either way, I don't know why people do that. I mean, when publishers release the achievement list, it's basically giving out spoilers, and I'm like, why would you want to ruin that for yourself? I personally have not looked at the list. I do not want to ruin anything for myself, but it's just like, why would you do it? Why would you look at that list and potentially ruin something about the story for yourself? I mean, yeah, there are those that maybe just want to know ahead of time. They don't want no surprise. I don't know, but it's like, why would you do it in the first place? I personally just don't see the benefit of it. But I don't know. Maybe there can be an argument made. Somebody, if any of you who do look at achievements when they do go live, give me give me your opinion. Tell me what's up. I don't know why people do it. But also, uh, the orders or the pictures or they were finally showing off the statue of Ganon from the Twilight Princess. It's a 2-foot statue, and I have to say it looks amazing. I mean, if I had money, if I was rich, I would buy that thing in a second. And the only reason I'm mentioning it now is because it just looks so pretty. It looks so cool the way he just stands there, and I don't know, it's just really amazing. I'll include a link down below so you guys can check it out. But man, I really envy people who have money and they can afford to buy those statues because it's just amazing looking. Also, I want to talk about I don't know if you're familiar with Vanillaware games. They're the guys behind Odin Sphere and Grim Grimoire, and I know Princess Crown for the Vita. And there's an article about the founder and how he believes that 2D games are not dead, and that they're such a rare and wonderful, like they're the games that a lot of us got brought into, and I have to agree with him. I mean, I love 2D games. I mean, even now, you look at games like Shadow Complex and Deadlight. I mean, yes, they're 3D models and stuff like that, but if the game was 2D in itself, I mean, I think those games would be fantastic. I mean, I really don't see what's wrong with 2D gaming. I love 2D games, and like to this day, Odin Sphere is one of my favorite PS2 games of all time. It was just so beautiful. The story, the mechanics, it was just fantastic and phenomenal game. I didn't get a chance to try Grim Grimoire, but I've heard it's amazing. I did try out Muramasa for the Wii, and that game is amazing. And it's an article, you guys, if you really love 2D games and you really don't think that medium is dead and you think it should be alive and kicking, you need to read this article because it's amazing. And I totally am in love with this company and the games they make because they're just beautiful games, and I really hope for them the success that they deserve. And the last thing I want to talk about is the Walking Dead game. I got the 2 free episodes on PSN, and I I'm in love with that game now. That game is phenomenal. If you own an Xbox or a PC or a Mac or an iOS phone or whatever, I highly recommend you play these two games. They are just so good. I'm familiar with the comic series. I'm familiar with the TV series. I've never really gotten into either one, even though I hear they're both phenomenal. But this game for me is just fantastic, and I recommend it to anyone on any system. Please check it out because I know for a fact that after playing the first 2 episodes, I am definitely gonna buy the remaining three. But that's it for today. Sorry if I'm a little off. I got a really big headache. I got off work and I'm not feeling that well, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit off. But you guys take care. Remember, I'm just a gamer, and have a good one. All right, take care.